This is your angel's message for today. At this moment, you are undoubtedly facing an energy that seems confined within you. This is particularly notable because it appears that the person occupying your thoughts is not communicating with you daily. They may be going through a period of separation. Perhaps things are not well between you at the moment, or recent misunderstandings have created a chasm in your communication. Simultaneously, there is someone who is completely attached to you. This person has tried to distance themselves, but found they are unable to overcome the feelings they have for you. They cannot stop thinking about you and feel they have somehow failed. It is possible that they did not even genuinely try, and that is precisely why they failed to establish a solid connection with you. Additionally, this person may have tried to approach you in a covert manner, which also contributed to the failure in strengthening the bond. There is an energy around this person that lacks authenticity, an effort to infiltrate your life that is not entirely sincere. They adopted an extremely cunning approach and were subsequently perplexed by their lack of success. As mentioned earlier, it may be that this person did not really try wholeheartedly, and this was the reason why the connection did not materialize. Currently, this same person is making a new attempt to get closer to you, and it is observed that they continue to act with excessive cunning. Their behavior, marked by extreme simulation, suggests that there is still a lack of frankness and truth in their intentions. This pattern of inauthentic attempts to get closer indicates a persistence in a deceitful approach, which may again lead to a failure in establishing a genuine bond. They plan to communicate with you in a way that may seem deceptive. It appears they are scheming something behind the scenes, driven by an energy that seeks to initiate a dialogue based on meticulously orchestrated pretensions or inventions. This approach is a very calculated strategy, indicating deep planning and thoughtful execution. This person, although desiring to express themselves and connect with you, simultaneously deals with fear. There is an internal conflict, an insecurity that consumes them, derived from the fear of failure and consequently hurting their own ego. In the past, the connection you shared shows that there is deep affection from this person towards you. However, there is also a tendency towards self-destruction, a highly destructive energy that manifests in their behavior. This person, in moments of happiness, seems to have a propensity to ruin everything, sabotaging situations and potentially harming relationships. There was a moment when this person ceased all communication with you, perhaps ending contact abruptly and unexpectedly. And yet, they cannot stop thinking about you, showing themselves incapable of overcoming the feelings they still harbor. You find yourself dealing with someone deeply bitter, someone who carries the weight of believing they have lost a truly wonderful opportunity. Things seem to be going exceptionally well between the two of you, flowing in a harmony that is rarely found. However, somehow, everything was ruined by this person. Perhaps it was an argument they provoked or an impulsive action that sabotaged the stability and growth of the relationship. This behavior may have arisen from a moment of impulse or unresolved insecurity, leading to acts they now probably deeply regret. This breakup not only left marks on the relationship, but also generated deep reflection on what could have been. The regret and bitterness this person feels are symptoms of a belated recognition that something precious was lost due to poorly considered decisions and self-destructive behaviors. You are facing a deeply intriguing energy, one that reveals remarkable complexity. It is evident that something was disordered, but the agent of this confusion also seems to be deeply in love with you. This person has an intense desire to repair the damage caused, motivated by strong feelings that paradoxically cause them great discomfort. There is a palpable internal conflict, a struggle between the love they feel and the pain that same love provokes. Moreover, there is a sense of illusory happiness permeating this situation. This person may be presenting a facade of contentment, acting as if everything is under control, when in reality, they are far from overcoming you. This behavior is a mask, an attempt to conceal the true emotional turmoil they experience internally. They feel an almost irresistible urge to reverse the course of things, to correct the mistakes made. There is also an underlying energy of obligation and regret. This person feels they owe you a sincere apology or wants to somehow make peace. There is an urgent need to explain themselves, to open their heart and reveal the true motivations behind their actions, hoping that such transparency might restore the lost trust and perhaps pave the way for a reconciliation. You have an overwhelming influence on this person, such that the emotions aroused by your presence are intense and, at times, overwhelming. It is as if every interaction with you triggers a torrent of feelings that they find difficult to control or fully understand. They are fully aware of the power you hold over their emotions, and although they recognize this dynamic, they feel powerless to change the course of things, as if they are too deeply involved to simply step back. There is a palpable energy that reveals your high intelligence and an all-or-nothing mentality that you seem to carry. This characteristic suggests that you not only face situations head-on, but also approach challenges and relationships with an intensity that few can sustain or comprehend. For them, this is simultaneously fascinating and intimidating, contributing to the complexity of the feelings they have for you. Your presence, combined with your determined and profound approach to matters of the heart and mind, makes them see you not only as an impactful figure, but almost as an enigma to be solved. This adds an extra layer of admiration and, perhaps, inevitable fear, because facing someone so determined and insightful can be both inspiring and challenging. This perception that they are in front of someone who does not settle for half measures, but seeks completeness in all aspects of life, puts them in a position of vulnerability, where fascination and fear go hand in hand. They are involved in a deep emotional dilemma, where admiration for your intellectual and emotional intensity irresistibly draws them to you, even when the magnitude of these emotions scares them. This person, although emotionally involved, was not ready to fully commit. Internally, they did not feel prepared to take on such a serious commitment, dominated by doubts and the fear of deeply bonding with someone. Their reluctance to settle down stemmed from a desire to keep their options open, enjoying the freedom to maintain simultaneous relationships or simply not feeling cornered into a single choice. The idea of control was something they viscerally rejected. They did not like feeling controlled or limited by external expectations. There was a clear energy that suggested they feared becoming excessively committed and consequently trapped. This perception was intrinsically linked to their emotions and heart, manifesting in palpable hesitation when it came to total surrender. Interestingly, it seems they chose to get involved with someone they perceived as more insecure and naive deliberately, because they believed such a person would not challenge or confront them significantly. However, they knew that with you, the situation would be different. You would not allow them to get away with their actions or words unchallenged. There is an underlying respect for you, and it is evident that they harbor love, but it is also clear that their behaviors can be highly toxic. There is a prediction that they will attempt to communicate with you again, but it is important that you do not expect sincerity in this attempt to get closer. Be aware that their words may not reflect their true intentions or feelings. You have already perceived this before, thanks to your ability to discern and see beyond appearances. Your sharp intuition has always allowed you to see through facades and situations, giving you a rare clarity amid the complexity of human relationships. Furthermore, they may try to adopt a spiritual approach in their attempts at reconciliation, acting as if they have undergone significant personal evolution and changed their ways. However, caution is needed, as their words may not reflect genuine sincerity. They will try to control the narrative and, quite calculatedly, provoke a conversation with you. This person may use sympathy as a strategic tool to achieve their goals, attempting to elicit your compassion so that you feel sorry for them. However, you are already aware of these tactics and can see through them and the energy they project. Therefore, good luck to him in trying to deceive you. You already possess enough discernment to recognize the authenticity of others' intentions, and will not be easily fooled by acts or false demonstrations of change. His behavior stems from feeling that he cannot get over you. He constantly thinks about you and is stuck with the idea that you may not react well to his attempts at reconciliation. Deep down, He knows that his past actions may have left wounds or resentments that are not easily forgotten or forgiven. He might approach you with a fabricated story, part of a carefully devised plan intended to capture your attention and spark a conversation. This narrative, though enticing, will not correspond to the truth, and he might even involve people close to you to spread this lie and facilitate his access. Thus, once again, his actions are based on falsehood. Wish this person good luck as he tries to re-enter your life using a supposedly spiritual approach. He will present himself as someone who has evolved and changed, but in reality, he will be lying. You can already see through the masks he tries to wear and the energy he projects, thanks to your sharp intuition. This individual has a well-defined plan. He desires another chance with you because he believes he cannot overcome your absence. However, your intuition will alert you to his true intentions. Therefore, when he speaks to you, be aware that his words are rooted in falsehoods. This person does not love with the heart, but with the mind, revealing a very calculated and defensive approach to love. He ignores the heart's calls, which are completely closed and blocked, acting solely from logical and cold reasoning. This is the energy of someone who, despite trying to deny it, has not gotten over you and constantly thinks about you. There is also a force driving him to talk to you, an intuition guiding him to this action, but he resists, fearing failure. Despite this resistance, the time will come when he will attempt to communicate with you. His intuition has been insisting for a long time that he do this, but until now he has been ignoring these impulses. Now, the decision is in your hands, faced with a situation that proves to be quite toxic. The truth is, whether you want it or not, you no longer have the patience to dedicate your energy and attention to people who cannot offer you honesty. You are in a different phase of your life, following your own path, and your interest in this type of relationship is practically non-existent. You ask the universe for this person to find their own way, far from yours, and to be happy but distant from you in every sense. Wish them all the best and go with God, as you move forward, free from ties that do not serve your growth or well-being. After so much time, having accumulated a variety of experiences and explored different ways of loving, you have reached a profound and transformative conclusion. It is not viable to give yourself to any relationship merely because someone shows interest in you. Even finding yourself alone, it is essential that you preserve your dreams and respect your own wishes. Past experiences have taught you that falsehoods and lies are exhausting, leading you to an emotional fatigue that only reinforces the desire to definitively close this door to superficial relationships, patiently waiting for the universe and God to orchestrate an encounter with someone truly compatible and ideal for you. This decision is not the result of a mere whim, but of deep self-knowledge and a clear understanding of what you truly deserve in life. Now, more than ever, you not only feel but have the absolute certainty that you deserve someone who is aligned with your values, dreams, and expectations. You seek an authentic connection, a partnership that transcends the superficial games of attraction and is rooted in genuine mutual understanding and respect. In this new chapter of your life, you are determined to await the arrival of a relationship that brings true meaning and joy. The wisdom acquired over the years has provided you with the clarity to discern what is ephemeral from what has the potential to last. You now understand that true love is not about a frantic search but a serene encounter that arises when least expected but when most prepared. Therefore, with an open heart and clear mind, you are ready to receive the love you truly deserve. A love that not only promises but fulfills, a love that not only dreams but achieves. This marks an era of greater self-esteem and self-confidence, where every decision made is aligned with a deep sense of worthiness and expectation for the future. Allow these words to penetrate your spirit and resonate deeply within your being. The universe desires the best for you and will ensure a positive outcome, regardless of your choice. Affirm I believe in everything God has told me and accept His will in my life, to claim this message and the blessings it contains. Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on upcoming messages. Let us uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. Stay tuned for the next important message awaiting you in the next video. May God and the universe illuminate your steps with peace, love, and faith. Amen.